Man, listen, you already know what the fuck time it is. It's time for some divine dialogue with y'all boy Uncle DJ. Y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys had an amazing day today. I had an amazing day today. I told y'all I was handling some family affairs, and turns out today my brother had made me an uncle. So I have my first nephew. I'm the oldest of, like, it's too many of us, but I have my first nephew today, so that's why I'm out here taking care of family business right before the holidays. So I'm super duper 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 excited. I have some good energy flowing in me, and I'm just like, oh, let me share the news with the tribe. Let me let them know what the fuck going on. Super super duper excited. So that's what I've been up to. That's why I'm out here right now. And just good vibes, good energy, man. I'm really, really happy for him. I'm so happy for him and his fiance. And to be able to be a part of birthing this next generation for our lineage and bloodline is amazing. And I done already tapped into his birth chart. Y'all know I had to tap in with my boy. I already tapped in with his birth chart. I already knew what time he was born, knew the date, knew all that shit. So another generational curse breaker. Let's just say that. Another motherfucking divine, feminine, or masculine, whichever one he gonna motherfucking be. But he gonna be just like Uncle DJ. Yeah. But I wanted to hop on here, get a collective read for y'all, as I always do. Just seeing what's going on, see what messages we gonna get from these Chuck E. Cheese having ad motherfuckers out here, man. So I just definitely want to tap in with y'all, see how y'all doing, and see what's going on, see what's the collective energy, see what's going on. So, but I really hope y'all had a good day today. Don't forget to tell a friend to get their karmic ass in here, or get their divine being ass up in here. Join the party. Y'all know the goal. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. Y'all already know the vibes. So let's go ahead and get it done. Let's go ahead and already get it done. Okay? Let's go ahead and get it done. So I'm gonna pull some messages from these cards and see what's going on. All right, so let's see what hidden messages are being thought about but not spoke of. Let's see what's going on. See what it is. See what it is before I build my pyramid. I feel you even though we are apart. I feel you even though we are apart. I hide who I really am from you. I am not available. We both know I am not the one for you. We have someone that is emotionally blocked, but is aware of the fact that you didn't deserve what you went through. That's so crazy. Thank you, Spirit. We have a divine dialogue. I was having a conversation with a friend earlier today, and they was asking about previous connections that I had in the past and whatnot, and I had to just let them know that they didn't work because we both put them first, you know? And at the time, I was a people pleaser. I felt like I could fix everybody, you know? As a healer, you know, ultimately my job is to heal. However, there's a way as healers we are able to do our job, and once our spirit team sees that we're being mistreated or mishandled or misloved or not appreciated the way that we should be, that's when they tap us on that shoulder, or that's what they do like mine did and grab me by my goddamn collar and be like, all right, bitch, let's go. You done enough for the ungrateful. So that's what I feel in this energy right now. And so that's what I was, you know, relaying to my friend earlier was that, you know, it's not that I'm ugly. I can pull both easily. It's not that I am not emotionally intelligent. Like, I'm not the problem. Yeah, I might have like a little nasty mouth, you know. My tongue is very, 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 very lethal. Um, but at the same time, I'm very, very loving, very, very caring, very, very emotionally balanced. Um, and my love is just like, it's that 90s love. It's that Great Gatsby love. It's very potent, because if it wasn't, why is everybody trying to spin the block? Oh, anyway, I feel you even though we are apart. So this is someone who you're either in no contact with. This is someone who you most definitely have abandoned, or they abandoned you, whatever the case may be. But I can tell off rip, the grass ain't green where they thought it was. It ain't fertilized. The landscaping people, they ain't been receiving a monthly subscription. So Diego and them ain't going over there to cut no motherfucking bushes and edge no motherfucking yard. Cabbage Patch Town, bitch. Ain't nothing happening over there. I hid who I really am from you. So you had someone who was cloaking, who was wearing a mask. If you are continuously wearing your Mardi Gras mask, 365 days a year, 265 days a year, where the hell is you living? Where that bitch live at? Like, if you wear your Mardi Gras mask throughout the year, what the fuck you gonna wear at Mardi Gras? That's if you can afford to go. Let's start there. But what you gonna wear? What you gonna do when as always, when you come to me with a mask on, thinking that you can maintain, sustain, and obtain this facade that you put on for the people with me? When you do that, and I rip that shit off, cut your motherfucking shit in half, and just look inside and see what the fuck I need to see, what you gonna do then? You gonna have to go back to Party City with all their clothes. You gonna have to go to a Halloween costume, and you gonna have to buy you a new mask, and you gonna have to do some DIY projects around that bitch before Mardi Gras. Cause the clock's ticking. I am not available. Somebody that is emotionally blocked. Somebody who is not allowing themselves to be emotionally unblocked either. This is somebody who's definitely in their 8 of Swords, who feel like they're mentally entrapped. The 9 of Swords, having that sense of deep anxiety and sleep insomnia. Someone who is depressed as fuck because of all that 7 of Swords activity that was going on. That lie, that cheating, that deception, that backstabbing, that betrayal. I love my spirit team and how they display karma, because baby, that thing vicious. And I warned these people. I warned these people not to fucking play with me. And I know my collective, my tribe, my divine dolls and dogs, I know y'all told these people not to play with me either. Not to play with you either. Your spirit team don't play with you just like mine don't either. And these niggas is hurt. These hoes is hurt. Family, friends, foes, hoes. It don't matter, bitch. You got to go. If you ever thought that you was finna razzle dazzle on an emperor, nah, bitch, no. An emperor who also can balance being in his empress energy too? Nah, bitch, Crane couldn't have thought that. Oh no, Whitney don't cook. We both know I am not the one for you. We knew that when we gave you a chance. We already knew that. So that's why those of us who understand what it means to take accountability for our actions, to acknowledge the role and the part that we play, and to apologize with the resolve. It's not for you. Like I said in that other read a couple days ago about forgiveness, it's not necessarily for you. Fuck you. It's for me. Because I knew better. I knew better, but I wanted to have fun on the karmic rides. I had a time. I had a blast. Jimmy Neutron had ass. Like, I had really fun. I had some good fun. So it's like, I knew that you weren't for me. I knew you couldn't read. I knew you couldn't read energy, and I knew you couldn't read books quite well either. Cat in the Hat, to simplify it, I knew you couldn't do basic math and addition and subtraction. Like, I knew you couldn't do that. I knew you couldn't do that. I knew you couldn't read energy. I knew you didn't, because if you could, you would have known not to fucking play with a divine being. You would have knew not to play with somebody who knows how to alchemize energy very well. You would have knew not to play with someone who was divinely sent into your life to help you heal those childhood wounds, that mother trauma, those sexual assault situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have known. You would have known. You would have known. But now you know. Come on, Durandis. Air sign of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is out here. So, let's move on. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Somebody's getting married that you know. Best of luck to them. Shit, I would love to get married. I got a wedding coming up. I want to get. If you get married, congratulations, bitch. Keep it going. You're giving me hope. You're making me believe again. Even if it's this air sign, if it's one of my air sign divine dolls or dudes, if you getting married, congratulations, bitch. Send me some pictures. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I'm not... No. Let's move on. Move the... Wake up, bitch. Move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. I'm not available. Move on. I'm not available. Move on. Water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm not available. Move on. I don't know who needed it. You know, I just deliver the messages that spirit gives and conveys to me. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know it's for me. I need to move on. I do. I'm not ashamed to say it. I need to move on. I do. I be doing good. Like, here's the thing with healing. You be good some days, you be great other days, and some days you just don't feel like motherfucking being bothered. Something may trigger you, and that just means you still got a little bit more work to do. You're not all the way there yet. And it's okay. You gotta be patient with this new version of you. I gotta be patient with this new version of me. I never experienced this person who really stood on business, who really had established boundaries that could not be fucked with, that could not have been tampered with, tempted. Like, so I'm a work in progress. Like, that's why I say God's still working on me. My spirit team's still working on me. So proceed with caution, bitch. Give it time. Like I can't make this shit up. You gotta give it time, y'all. You gotta give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Gotta give it time. You gotta be patient with this new person, with this new version of you. You had to, and even though I had fun on the clearance rack, even though I had fun on the clearance rack, the BOGO, with the BOGO hose, and anyway. I knew that there were repercussions for the decisions that I made. And I knew that I was going to have to face them one day. So, one day, someday, today is that day. That Uncle DJ gotta pay. Yes, luck is on your side. Whatever it is that you want to do, that new job, starting your channel, doing tarot, doing Reiki, fucking learning how to cook around this bitch. Not this week. You had all motherfucking week. Not this week. Pick another week. Have that baby if you can. You know, start working out. Do your skin routine regimen. Like, luck is on your side. Now that you're giving yourself time, water sign, air sign, whoever you are, to move on and to be in this honeymoon phase where you got new beginnings, you got new love coming in, you stepping into abundance, you stepping into this new life. You got luck on your side. The divine got you. And the answer is yes. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, bro. Do that shit. Pop out. The only way that it's not going to work out and that yes will become a no is only if you don't allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and allow yourself to be in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way this shit not going to work. But it looks good out here. Even with the water and the air signs, like, it looks good. You guys just be patient with this new version of you. Whether you're an air sign or water sign, it doesn't matter. You know, give yourself time. Because at one point, maybe this could have been you where you felt like you and your person, you still felt them when y'all are apart. You hid from who you really were from this person. You were not available and you knew that you may not have been the one for that person. Again, we all at one point were karmic. You know what I'm saying? And as potent as my energy is and as loving as I am and me giving my unconditional love and great advice and everything like that to the masses, I just know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, because I'm not a cup of tea for people. I don't just sell tea. I don't just give tea. I can give you some tea, some black, some herbal, some gray, but I can also give you some coffee. How you like your creamer? Hazelnut, or you like it with hazelnut in it? You like it with, you know, French vanilla? You like it caramel? Wow. Never mind. But I'm more like moonshine. You gotta bring me out on special occasions. You can't goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You can't sip on me every goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like, come on, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Can't do it. Right, abundance. The answer is yes, bitch. Get your ass out here and step into your bag. You have abundance on your side, baby girl, baby boy. You have the abundance. You have the agility. You so radiant. Your energy. You're self-sufficient. Whatever you put your motherfucking mind to, you seem to always manifest. You're a powerful manifester, bro. Sis, ma'am, mister. You're a powerful manifester. Don't allow whatever happened in the past or these people who were emotionally closed off to you that kind of scarred you or in a way brought your confidence down or whatever the case may be. Spirit is on your side and the answer is yes. Luck is on your side. You gotta just give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to go through those, to be within your emotions. Give yourself time to be in balance with your thoughts, with the mental, you know what I'm saying? Like, give yourself time. You know, actually enjoy this honeymoon phase of new beginnings for you and this next person and move on. Like I said in the other fucking reading, the past is the past. We can't fix that shit. It happened. The future, we can't worry about that because we ain't even there yet. Remember they said we were supposed to have flying cars and shit like that? Well, we got airplanes still, and they still crashing them. And TSA just got back to work. They just getting they payments back, but it's a slow moving process because you be surprised with 1 month of you losing your inheritance and your abundance of financial stability or whatever that is could do for you. And we see that. So don't allow anything that has happened that was out of your control to sabotage what you got going on. That's all I'm saying. All right. Your rewards and your efforts are definitely being looked at right now because you're in the King of Wands. You're protecting your energy. You're a natural born leader. You're a powerful manifester, bro. Ain't no need for you to be sitting up here worried about what won't go, what won't happen or will. Get out of that self-doubt. Get out of that mindset of mental entrapment and focus on the bag. Focus on your goals. Focus on just conquering all this shit because guess what? That tower had to fall. In order for you to have this abundance and to be in this King of Wands energy, that tower had to fall. Spirit had to remove you from that person who was emotionally unavailable to you because they were going to hinder you and you were going to try to protect them. And Spirit said, nah, baby, I gave them a chance to hit that stage. Like Trina said, I gave you a chance to hit that stage, and you told me trick vouch for you, and trick vouch for, and only trick vouch for one bitch only, and that's the baddest bitch. There will never be another. And that's exactly how I move. There will never be another. There will never be another me. And motherfuckers is saying that now. Family, friend, foe, hoe, it don't motherfucking matter. You hoes can go. Because I never needed you. I wanted you in my life. As a friend, as a foe, even as a hoe. I even take it to a family member. Because I got one still on my line to this day. And they brought me into the world. But a bitch know I ain't playing with her no more. Because you can't treat me like all these other niggas out here. Because I ain't like all the other niggas out here. You got it? That tower had to fall. That tower had to shake things up. King and Queen of Wands out here. You got the couple. Not only are you protecting your inheritance and your vision, but you also got your confidence back. You rebuilding your confidence. You are looking attractive as fuck. I'm telling you. I just said this in the other reading, bro. I can't make this shut up. You looking attractive as fuck. You looking independent. You moving on. You come on. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing. Don't allow yourself to be caught up in nothing. The Knight of Cups is here. You are going to get your romance. When you stop allowing yourself, when you stop chasing, and instead of chasing for a man, chasing for a woman, chase you, bitch. If nobody gonna buy you flowers, buy your own motherfucking self some flowers. Learn to date yourselves. Like, I don't understand what is the deficiency when it comes to dating yourself and actually being okay and comfortable with yourself. I know that everyone can't do that, but if you're able to do that, if you have the mental telepathy to do that, do that. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 17. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 27. I ain't even the same person that I was yesterday. So I'm constantly learning myself and relearning myself, and just like a goddamn iPhone, there's always a software update. And just like that, I'm the same motherfucker. Thank you, Spirit. I'm the same motherfucking way. Just like a goddamn software update, I'm always rebooting, always resetting, restarting, and remodeling, and because you can't be stagnant. When you be stagnant, that's when you lose. That romance gonna come. You being and accepting these new offers with your charming ass. Like, stop trying to play like you ugly, bitch. Even the ugly motherfuckers is with people right now. but they not doing the work that you're doing. That's the difference. They with uglies that are just ugly just like them, whether inside or out. It don't matter. But you're not ugly, inside or out. Your daddy might be, but you know what I'm saying? Eight of Pentacles. This is like, with the Eight of Pentacles to me is like finding fulfillment when it comes to like your career and trying to find happiness and just a sense of comfort, if you will, but you are learning new skills. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. You're learning new skills. When that tower fell and you finally had to when you learned the importance of emotional intelligence, and when you learn how to decipher for people who are emotionally intelligent and people who cloak themselves to seem like they're emotionally intelligent but they're really not, you had to go through that tower moment. You had to learn those lessons, and that's why the Eight of Pentacles is out here. Thank you, Spirit, because the Eight of Pentacles is happiness within your career. So even if we say the career thing, you're doing self-development, it's like you perfecting your craft, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use me for an example. When it comes to the messages for tarot, right? As we navigate these messages and things of that nature, the more downloads that I get, the more that my gifts strengthen when it comes to me being able to tap into source and being able to continue to read rooms before I actually even walk in them bitches. And then when I walk in, having motherfuckers look me up and down like, that's a good piece of chocolate right there. Let me goddamn talk to that one. No, bitch. Talk to you, mammy. But saying that to say, like, every day I'm perfecting my craft, and I'm thinking and I'm asking Spirit to guide me, to lead me to convey the messages that are most relevant to my audience, you know, because it's easy for us to say, you know, take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But a lot of times, a lot of the messages, especially if you've been through shit like I've been through, and not to say that my skeleton is bigger than yours or whatever case may be, I'm never gonna, you know, not like that. But if you allow yourself to understand the importance of what this healing journey feels like, what it looks like, what it seems like, what it tastes like, and things of that nature, and perfect your skill in this shit, you gonna take off. Devil energy. We gotta let it go. We gotta move on. We gotta move on from this. When that tower fell, when this person was emotionally unavailable to you, you learned that this person was in their devil, like they had entity attachments. Because why were you emotionally detached from me? Why do you feel like even though we're apart, you still can feel me? Why are you still trying to tether onto my energy? What the fuck is that about? What do you mean you still can feel me? You still like, huh? That's an obsession. I hid who I really am from you. Why? Why would you cloak yourself? Why couldn't you just be real with me? Why couldn't you just be real with me? I accept you flaws and all. My collective is very, very nice and sweethearts like we all are. So why did you feel the need to lie to us? Is it drugs that you're on? I mean, if you're a low vibrational faggot ass crackhead, then I mean, you know, do what you gotta do. Whitney and Bobby, you know, they did what they had to do, but they could afford it. And they owned it. They took accountability for it. They acknowledged it. And then they apologized for it and how it made people feel, or whatever the case may be, even though they didn't give a fuck about how we felt about them indulging in what they felt like indulging in. But at the same time, it's like, shit, they went to rehab, so you can't say they didn't try to you know, shake off what was going on. But at the same time, as a Leo, when we in it, we in it. It takes time. We have to be patient, guys. Please be patient with this new version of you, with this software update. With this new software update, be patient in learning the new iOS that you are developing into. Be patient with your Eight of Pentacles, the new skills that you're developing, your mastery. Be patient with the Knight of Cups, the romance, the charming offers that are coming in. Be patient with the King and Queen of Wands as you protect your new beginnings and you are showing up confident as fucking independent and understanding that a bitch don't need nobody. If I want you, I want you. And if I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, period. We ain't gotta do none of that for what? We elegant as fuck. As we sit up here and tap into our abundance of Nine of Pentacles, we elegant. The divine not gonna play with us like that. You know why? Because we know who our daddy is, and this ain't them. That's crazy because this same person right here got to go ask for permission to fuck with us with the man upstairs. But a lot of times they don't want to ask for permission because if they ask for permission to go out there and be deceptive to you, cheat on you, betray you, abandon you, and things like that, if they were to ask for permission to do that, you'd have cut the... I was going to say something so disrespectful. Y'all could have definitely got my channel took already. Just know that if they were to disrespect you in your face, that's why they had to do it behind your back. Ain't no way. Because you a divine motherfucking feminine. You ain't going for no wiggle man rule. You... Bitch, shut up. Knight of Pentacles. Be patient. Give it. You see this? What did it say? Give it time. Knight of Pentacles. We know that as being patient and practical. Wake up, bitch. We know this as being patient and practical, right? And I'm going to leave it at that. Ain't nothing more for me to say. Be patient with yourself. The answer is yes. Ain't no need to sweat nothing that happened before. It already happened. Move on. Ain't no need to worry about what's gonna happen in the future. You ain't even start the workout plan yet. You ain't even started your podcast. You ain't even created, at least you could create the goddamn title of your fucking show of what you wanted to talk about while you sitting up here talking about something you want to start a YouTube channel. Do you even have a motherfucking channel name, title? Do you even have it set up? You ain't even started step one yet, but you worried about the backlash and what people gonna say and this, that, and the third. And little did you know, the people actually fuck with your vibe. Yeah. So much so to the point to where it's like, you have individuals that are willing and ready to pour into you because they see your vision. If you tap in with the right folks, your spirit team is going to allow those people, your tribe, to come in to build with you, to love on you, to guide you, to help you along the way to meet those 10 of Pentacles so that way you can get your wish fulfillments, so that way you can live in abundance, whether it's in your divine femininity or masculinity, whether you're in your emperor or empress status. Stop with that self-doubt. Stop trying to self-sabotage shit because of things that happened in the past and the fear of the unknown or the future, and be in the motherfucking present. Because the answer is yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, baby. I trust you, babe. Open up your mind, just yes. I'm about to let you know you make me so like, but that was your read, y'all. Something nice. Something nice and different, you see? And this was a manifestation thing. This was, you know, we was a little bit on some clearance rack shit, some BOGO deals, but you know what I'm saying? You see how I got down, you know what I'm saying? Spirit threw us a little curveball, like, yeah, I'm watching y'all. I see what the collective is doing. I see y'all out here working. Even when it was hard. Even when temptation was there. And still is. Why you think nobody sit up here and talk about their healing process for real, for real? Why you don't think that there's more stories about that? You know why? Because motherfuckers fold like Auntie Anna pretzels. They cave into temptation and they go back to what's comfortable, and then that's when they're still stuck in this emotionally unavailable ass energy. You want to know how I know? Because my exes did the same thing. You want to know how I know? Because yo baby daddy's still out there with Miss Suzanne, who drive a Subaru. Her mama Subaru at that. Because as long as she don't hold him accountable, he can do whatever he want to do. And that's what he'd rather do. You hold people accountable. They don't like that. I just told y'all last read that they didn't know how to spell accountability until you came into their life. They didn't know that accountability had 2 C's, I's, and T's in the spelling. Didn't know how to use it in a sentence. Didn't understand the meaning of it. How to use it in an example. It's my channel. I'm gonna pop my shit. You had somebody living in a class B, like I upgraded your lifestyle. Let's be completely honest. My collective upgraded your lifestyle. You was living in a class B apartment. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even know that there was a such thing as having LED lights in your mirrors, built-in speakers in your stair. That was y'all read, y'all. I'm gonna get my ass in bed. I left work early today because my nephew came into the world. So tomorrow I'ma actually do right and stay on the clock and get this free money real quick. But that was y'all read. So tell a friend and tell a friend. Bring their ass in here. I ain't gonna keep telling y'all. We gotta build the channel up one by one, day by day. It takes a village to raise a child. This is my child. This is my new beginning. And I need help. The same way that you helped that sorry ass nigga and that bum ass bitch, that mangy ass hoe, when her tire went flat. And she came to you because she needed you to help her get her new tire. And then she sit up there, gave you a kiss on the cheek, and then sit up there and text that nigga and told her she was on the way to the bowling alley. Yeah, help me like you helped that mangy ass hoe. Or that nigga that continuously tell you that he love you and he gon' leave his wife for you, or he gonna stop hanging around his low vibrational faggot ass friends because they are monitoring spirits. Yeah, and because they heard your name more and saw him less, you know, they became envious and jealous of you because you a bad bitch. You a divine spirit. You a divine being. Why? How dare you take my friend from me? You know what I'm saying? But you just steadily just kept pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. In the same way that you was pouring for that nigga that didn't want you, pour into my child that actually needs it. Make a wish, bitch, foundation. Come on, help me out. Come on. I'm sorry, did I struck a nerve? That was too much. That was too far. I'm sorry. Am I? You said you was gonna go to the gym this week. What the fuck happened? Oh, that's right. It's Thanksgiving. You could have took your fat ass outside and walked. But you said you want to do better with your anger. Still ain't talked to that therapist. The fuck is you waiting for? Ain't like you ain't got no insurance. Hell, if you paid attention, your job give you therapy for free. All you got to do is look at the programs on your dashboard. Same way you want to help your mom. I'm gonna stop. All right, y'all. Cause I'm finna read you bitches. Help me raise my motherfucking child. The divine dialogue. Help me. I'm a single parent. It's hard out here. Granted, you know, I did what I had to do, but my child here now. I can't go back and change the past, and I can't worry about the future. I can only be in the present. I can only live in the present. In present day, Uncle DJ is a single father. 2 times, because I got Trey. And I got my new channel. I got my new baby. I'm starting my new... Marlo, help me, bitch. Y'all know I'm not rapping on type. Listen, y'all have a good evening, a good morning whenever y'all see this. Y'all know I fuck with y'all the long way, in a strong way. But yeah, I hope this message resonates. I did read y'all for Phil for a little bit because I know this gonna struck a nerve. But it's all fun and love and games and everything like that. And that's the beauty of actually healing from shit, is that you can actually laugh at the shit. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, ooh, you son of a bitch. Because little do you know it was finna be a closed casket. And it still can be. Watch your mouth. And don't touch me. But hey, I love y'all. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Bring their ugly ass in here and get tossed up. Because one day, someday, but today, y'all gonna learn to listen to who? The Dun Dada Uncle DJ. All right, y'all. Peace.